Secrétaire général adjoint de l'OTAN, perspective pour le sommet de La Haye. La secrétaire générale adjointe de l'OTAN, Radmila Shekerinska, discute du prochain sommet de La Haye lors du sommet des Jeunes 2025.
Before I would like to start with my questions, I want to remind our in-person audience and online that we'll be receiving questions online and in person after a couple of questions that will be raised on behalf of you to Ms. Deputy Secretary General. But I would like to start with a very important question because the Alliance is prepared for the summit in The Hague. The expectations are very high and also the agenda is super dynamic. So my question is, what should we anticipate from this historic summit and which kind of strategic directions do you think it will set for NATO's path forward?
Well, we are now gathered at a youth summit, but the Alliance is very much preparing for the summit that will take place in The Hague in the second half of June. It is an important summit because we are living in dangerous and very challenging times. Several people have mentioned yesterday and today that the war in Ukraine is still raging, and Russia's connections with Korea, North Korea, with Iran and with China are actually interconnecting the Euro-Atlantic area with the Indo-Pacific, but they also show how important it is to develop our deterrence and defense as an alliance, but also as a family of countries which share the same values and the same interests. And the Hague Summit will very much look into our key goal, and this is how do we make NATO even stronger? How do we make it more balanced, more equal, I mean the contribution of each of the allies, and how do we make it more lethal? And let me say, what do we mean by these words, stronger, fairer, and more lethal? When we talk about a stronger alliance, we talk both about unity, but also about being capable to really defend all allies. So we say all for one, one for all, but it means you really need to have the capacity, you need to have the capabilities, you need to have the force. And this is why the focus on the Hague Summit will be very much in continuing with the trend of increased defense spending. You know, when security is threatened, nothing else matters. I mean, I come from this region when I was your age. Most of Europe was enjoying its peace dividend, but this region actually understood how peace and security are important. So we know that in the moment when peace and security is threatened, everything else disappears. So when times are challenging, we have to make sometimes difficult choices. And one of these difficult choices is that we need to invest more in our defense. This has already started happening throughout the alliance. We have seen a number of allies not just reaching 2%, which was the pledge that NATO did more than 10 years ago, but actually going much beyond. And if you see, especially the countries close to Russia, they have moved to 4%, they have pledged even 5%. And this is a choice that clearly reflects the threat that everyone is sensing. So the focus on the Hague Summit will be very much how do we increase defense spending? How do we strengthen the defense industrial base? And here we do have also certain opportunities because this revised defense spending, this strong focus will mean also new job opportunities. It will require a lot of innovation, which is why Secretary General actually decided to call all of you to join in these efforts. And then when we say we want NATO to be fairer, it means that the sharing of the responsibilities has to be more balanced. And there was clearly a call for European allies and Canada to do more. They have increased their defense spending and they have pledged to continue to do so in the future. But also, if you analyze our land forces now throughout the Euro-Atlantic area, you will see that 7 out of 8 of these formations are actually run and commanded by European commanders. And this shows very clearly that European allies and Canada have stepped up, and this will very much be the focus at the next Hague Summit. We are here in Montenegro, and we can, if we look at the skies in a certain period of the week, we will see Greek and Italian planes protecting the skies, not only over Montenegro, but also over a number of allies within the region. And this shows the commitment that allies have. We also use the word that NATO needs to be more lethal, and I know that it's a bit frightening, right? Let me be very clear. NATO continues to be a defensive alliance, that's for sure. But those of you who have studied or read history, they know that this has been a reoccurring theme from ancient times to now. Everyone said, if you want to avoid war, you have to prepare for it. And this is our thinking, this is our philosophy. We invest in our defense and deterrence because we want to deter, we want to avoid war. And if we show the strength, if we show the unity, if we show our capabilities and our determination to protect all allies, this is how we avoid war. And these are the three deliverables that we plan to get at the Hague Summit. I know it's ambitious, I know it's tough, but we believe that the time has come for the alliance to move forward, and we count on all of you supporting it.